Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to V Girl TV. And I am back with another video. Excuse me, Louie over here trying to make a cameo. If you don't know who Louie is our new addition to our family. He is a micro French bulldog, and I actually got it for my son. You can check out his surprise reaction video by going back to the other videos, I guess, or I can just probably put a link in the description box. So anyway, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you guys know that recently I had a chemical peel, and I was like such an advocate for this chemical peel, but this chemical peel went wrong. First of all, before I even start these videos, like I always say, these are my experiences. These are things that I go through, my personal opinions, okay? These are my opinions based on what goes on in my life. Because some of y'all be in my comment section getting a little crazy or trolling, and I'm just like, this is a space for people to speak their truths. Okay, so I mean, whether you like it or not, this is what's going on in my life. This is my opinion. To each his own. Everyone has their own personal experiences, but I am discussing my personal experiences on my channel. Anyway, like always, I want you guys to, if you enjoy my content and you want me to keep posting videos, please do like and subscribe to my videos. I have a whole slew of other videos that are super cool and super fun. So anyway, I'm not wearing any makeup in this video because I want you guys to see what my face looks like now. Okay, with no makeup on, no filter, no nothing. This is my face, this is me. Anyway, so I decided, okay, so Louis is a French bulldog, a micro French bulldog, and they have like snoring problems. So he's over here. Out of all the places in the house that he chooses to sleep, he chooses to sleep right here and snore. Anyway, so prior to me moving to Panama, I used to live in New York, and living in New York, the weather always like changed. So, we have different seasons. So my skin never was really affected until I moved to Panama. My skin decided to do its own thing. It was literally like I was breaking out. I had back acne in my adulthood, okay? As a teenager, I never had adult acne, never experienced any of these breakouts until I moved here and was a grown woman, done had a damn child already, and then all of a sudden I'm having like acne. So I couldn't figure out what it was or whatever. So I figured, maybe it was the climate. I mean, I had acne, but the acne wasn't like severe, but it was there, especially like around this area, around these areas or whatever, forehead. It was like crazy. And then on my back, out of nowhere, I had no idea that I even had pimples on my back until one day I wore a dress and my mom's like, well, what is going on with your back? And I'm like, what happened to my back? And then I looked and I realized, I'm like, whoa. So anyway, I decided that I would see a dermatologist regarding my pimples, and then I had like fatty tissues in my skin, just all kind of like weird stuff was happening. So I felt like, okay, maybe it was the food that I was eating. So I stopped eating fried foods. I stopped eating dairy. I stopped drinking, obviously, milk. So I try to switch out my lifestyle, like my eating habits. Okay, he wants to be in this, clearly. So I switched out my eating habits or whatever, and so I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's the climate. So I spoke to a pharmacist, because here you don't necessarily need a prescription to get medication here. You could tell the pharmacist like what's going on, and they'll give you a medication or suggest a medication to you. So he actually had subscribed me a face wash, which I don't use anymore, and then he prescribed me this is called Free Acne, thebomb.com, okay? Thebomb.com. It's like the best spot treatments for pimples and acne. I don't know if they sell this in the States, but they do sell this in Panama. I usually purchase this at River Smith, and it costs $27. Amazing product. The face wash, not so much. Okay, it did not work for me. I don't even remember what brand it was because that's how like I really wasn't even like, it was just that bad. So then I started using Clinique, the anti-blemish solution step, and that kind of worked for me, but then I was having a lot of old scarring. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to see a dermatologist to get rid of it. I mean, like I said, it wasn't horrible, but it was definitely noticeable and it wasn't something that I was like comfortable with. And you know, like when I go outside, I don't want to wear makeup all the time. I want to go outside barefaced. So, you know, so I researched the dermatologist or whatever, and you know, she wasn't really, I mean, she wasn't black, but she had a little like tone to her skin, so I figured that she would know about black skin. And then she's actually Cuban. I'm not gonna say who she is because she's actually a really sweet lady, so I don't want to like put her out there in a negative light. Maybe the experience just didn't work out for me. So I went to see her. I read her reviews. Everyone says that she was a lovely lady. She was amazing. Blah 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 blah. Went to go see her. So I did not go to like a clinic. I went to a legit dermatologist, a doctor, in one of the best hospitals here in Panama. So I see her, I tell her about the issues that I was having with my face. And I also had, I forgot what it's called, lipoma, I think it's called. It's like when you have like fatty tissues that built up. So I had one that she actually removed for me. Amazing, no scarring, healed perfectly. And so she suggested that I got to get a chemical peel done. So I did hear about chemical peeling, but I felt like maybe it was just for people that had a really, really bad scarring. So I didn't really feel like it was for me, but I said, you know what, let me try it. She assured me that my face was going to be beautiful and, you know, it's going to be great, blah, 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 blah. So those of you who follow me on Instagram, you guys saw the process when my face started peeling. It was crazy. So anyway, so she's uh, told me to go the following day. She made an appointment for me to come the following day to get the chemical peel done. I show up in her office the next day, and you know, she has her assistant help me. The assistant puts like this liquid on my face that was burning, and then she puts on something else on my face, and she tells me, you know, stay out the sun, and I had to keep this formula or whatever it was on my face for I think it was like 8 hours, and then after that I had to wash it off, and then I had to wait that my face would start to dry up and it would start to scab, not to pick it, blah 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 blah. And then she told me, which I did not like, she gave me a price for the chemical peel but did not tell me that I had to buy this thing. Okay, this was $200. Okay, this little bottle of, it's called Mesoestic Cosmelin 2, cost $200. Okay, so she didn't tell me that I needed to get this prior to get the chemical peel. So that's why I was just like, really, sis? Like when I asked you how much it cost and you gave me a price, you didn't tell me about this. After she done put the thing on my face, she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna need this cream or whatever. It's $200. Do you have it to give it? You need it. So I'm like, why would you tell me, you know, the day of while I'm getting it done that I need this product? When I already got, and you tell me that I need it. Okay, that was like annoying, and you already did the peeling. So whatever, I had to spend unnecessary $200 on this product. Okay, so she tells me after I wash my face or whatever in the nighttime that I would have to go proceed by putting this on my face. Okay, cool. So I put it on my face or whatever, and I felt like this product was too strong. It was burning my face, and I'm like, okay, this is just not normal. So I reached out to her, and I'm like, okay, this is like burning, so I'm not sure if this is even like, is it supposed to be like this? They're like, oh no, you know, it's normal, blah, blah. Okay, cool. My face started to peel. Okay, it was just, I wasn't supposed to be outside, but I had to go to the emergency room because of a whole nother issue. So I'm like in the emergency room and my face is peeling and everyone's looking at me like, ew, like what does she got going on? So that was just like pretty uncomfortable. Oh, she also didn't give me like any cream or anything to put on my face for the itching and the dryness, which when I was on YouTube, I noticed that other people had it. And when I went to the ER, the doctor told me that, you know, she was supposed to prescribe me like a moisturizer or something for my face, but she didn't. So whatever. So I decided to use Aquaphor to help me with the soothing, blah, 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 blah. Cool. So as the days go by, you know, my face starts to scab. I'll show you my snaps right here.
This looks crazy.
Yeah, but it was actually like really worse than that. So my face allergies got really bad. I also documented it, the process with the chemical peeling or whatever. Day 1, day 2, day 3, everything went as planned. Finally, when my face, finished scabbing, I went to see her to follow up. And she's like, oh, your face is looking great, blah, blah. You look beautiful. People were telling me how radiant my skin looked. And then 3 days later, oh, she also told me to continue using this product. So I actually went and I reviewed this product. And, people were saying that this product was just so great, blah, 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 blah. So I went along with it. 3 days later, after my chemical peel and after using this product, my son looks at me and says, "Mom, what happened to your face?" So when I looked in the mirror, my face looked like this. So that happened on a Sunday. On that Monday, I was like panicking. So I took a picture of my face and I sent it to the assistant. I'm like, is my face supposed to look like this? Because the doctor was not going to be in town. She didn't text me back. So she didn't text me that back for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, like what the heck is going on or whatever. So I text her back. I'm like, hello. She's like, oh, I'm getting a response for you. So she tells me to automatically stop using the cream. So now I start panicking because my boyfriend is literally coming in a couple of days to come see me, and I'm out here looking crazy, okay? Loca, mad, just looking ridiculous or whatever. So I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? So she tells me, stop using the product or whatever. So I starts to panic. The doctor calls me. The thing about her is that she was very helpful through the process. She was kept contact and communication with me, which I appreciated because if it was somebody else, they probably would have been like, oh, deuces. So the doctor ended up texting me. She was like on her way to Cuba. And she's like, don't use the product anymore, that she's contacting the laboratory. Whether she was or she wasn't, I wouldn't know. The fact that she even this made me feel a little bit comfortable. And I was telling her, like my boyfriend is coming and my face is like this. What am I supposed to do? And so she's like, okay, go to the office or whatever. We're going to give you a vitamin C mask. And then upon giving you the vitamin C mask, I have some samples of another cream or whatever. And that should help you out. Just keep using it. So I'm like, okay. She's like, make sure you keep using sunblock, sunscreen, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So I go back and the assistant just looks at me like, now, could you imagine already being freaked out and then you go into the doctor's office and the person that works there is looking at you like, okay, I started to freak out even more. Like, you don't do that, okay? I'm sorry. As an assistant, when you work in the medical field, you're not supposed to show your emotions on the face, like, period, right? So then I just start crying now because she's like, oh my God, like, yeah, your face wasn't like that. I'm outside. You see how beautiful it is? Ah, beautiful. Say hi to the camera. Hi, camera. I'm gonna call you back. Oh, that's my homegirl. Her name is Ophelia. You guys probably know her from. She actually is a singer, a real singer. She's a dancehall artist. But anyway, so yeah, so she looks at me like I'm like crazy. So I'm like, oh my God, like what the hell? So she does this mask, this vitamin C mask, which I'm like, sis, like, what is this supposed to do for my face like right now? My boyfriend is coming in like 4 days and my face looks like this. No, he was actually coming in 3 days at that point. And I'm like, girl, this ain't gonna do nothing. I need a solution like right now. Like right now, sis. Like right now, I need a solution. So she does the mask or whatever. She's like, she's waiting for the response from the doctor, da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, or whatever. So she gave me some samples of this cream, and I'm like, is this going to work? Like, I need something that's going to work. Like, I cannot have my man looking at me like this. No, I mean, come on. Okay, it's hard enough maintaining a long distance relationship, and then when he finally comes to see me, your girl is not even looking on point. Your girl got face discoloration and all kind of nonsense going on. It was just crazy. So she gave me this cream or whatever. So the first day I used it, she told me to use it 3 days a week. The doctor was like, texting me back and forth, making me send her pictures, updates. The assistant took before pictures, after pictures, blah, blah. And she assured me that I was going to get my money back. So, mind you, I don't even want to tell you guys how much I paid for this because you guys probably would be disappointed in me if I even told you. But yeah, I don't even know what the hell I was thinking when I decided to give this type of money for a damn chemical peel. I must have been drunk or high. But anyway, so she's like, don't worry about the money. What's important is you getting, back to how you were before. And better, we're going to give you back your money. You're going to get back money, blah, blah, when she comes. Okay, cool. So I started using the product or whatever. Can I tell you guys that this product is absolutely amazing? First of all, this is not even a sponsored video when I tell you that this product is amazing. Okay, because my face was looking like this right here. Okay. Okay, a whole mess. And then now I got this going on. So like literally, I started to see results in like 2 days. So like I was like kind of nervous because I was like, I didn't know if this product was gonna work because she recommended me this nonsense or whatever, and this like jacked up my face completely. But the product really worked. So it actually worked wonders on my face. Like it actually made my skin like the tone like even out in like 3 days. But at first it went through this weird like pigmentation thing when I was like really, really light, like extremely light, look crazy. Yeah, that's what I looked like. And then like over time or whatever, like my skin started to get back to, normal, and it started to even out, and I started to like glow, like sis was like glowing, and I went outside, like sis went outside, and I was just feeling great or whatever. So that experience taught me that if it's not broke, do not fix it. Okay, because my face wasn't even that bad, and honestly speaking, I feel like all she really had to do was just give me a cream from the beginning, and I wouldn't really have that problem. Right now, I'm just like I have like a mild little breakout, like I had a pimple, and then I caught myself waxing, and I ended up burning my skin, and so like I got like an extra like now I got an extra dark spot that I got to work on. But this product, I want to tell you guys, okay, this is the product. It's called Melanil. I'm not sure if they sell it in the US, but I did recommend this product to my homegirl, and she lives in Miami, and she found it on Amazon for like $42 or $45, something of that sort. It costs about the same amount of money here in Panama. But yeah, this product right here is really good for getting out old blemishes and just even in my skin tone, because baby, when I tell you my skin was horrible, as you can see. Uh, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Would I do a chemical peel again? Absolutely not. It was the first and the last time. She did actually end up giving me the money that I spent for this crap, but she did not give me the money back for the chemical peel. You know, whatever. But this right here, I don't recommend it. It is not for black people. And then she turns around and says, I don't think, that product is good for, people with your skin tone. You think? Like, my thing is, as a doctor, like, I feel like you should be knowledgeable of every skin tone. Like, every skin tone. And the thing about here in Panama, it's not like there's no black people here. Like, there are black people here. So why don't you as a doctor know what products work for, people who have melanin in their skin? Whatever. Neither here nor there. She was still a sweet lady. She was super sweet. She did a good job with my lymphoma. Oh God, I don't even know what the right word is, but the fatty tissue that was growing. I actually have two more that I need to get removed, but because of the chemical experience, the chemical peel experience. I don't know if I want to go back to her. I just don't know. I mean, she did a good job with the other one, but the other one was like really, really small, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, guys, to conclude this video, if you don't need a chemical peel, like if your face is not really, really, really bad, I just wouldn't do it. I would just maybe go see an esthetician, and you know, just see a dermatologist to see if you have like maybe like some sort of allergic reaction or something. But you know, if you have like mild, you know, acne and it's not severe and you're black, yeah, I don't think you should do a chemical peel. I think you should just, you know, stick to the basics. But this product though, thebomb.com, for even out your skin tones and getting out dark spots. So I even started using it like on my little elbows or whatever because my elbows was like dark, and it's working. So yeah, guys, this concludes this video. You know, I didn't really want to make it too long, but you know, if you like my videos and you would like to see more, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye. Say bye, Louie. Bye. Oh, okay. We don't play those type of games. Nope. Not today, sir.